Hi, Sarah.
I would like to say, first of all, that I really think that anyone who thinks that homosexuals should get married, or two men, really and truly, they can't possibly be a Christian. They do not believe in God. If you read the Bible, it is absolutely a sin. Two men cannot have children, and that is why God put us on this earth. Even though I only have one, I don't believe in having 20, and I believe in taking care of the one you have. And I believe that no one should support my child either, by the way, except me. And that's why I have one. Okay. Well, about the homosexual, it is absolutely a sin, and anyone who believes that and supports it, in my opinion, I would be afraid to go to bed at night, because I would be afraid to go out to be killed and go to hell, because that's exactly what I think is going to happen to these people.
Why do you think Jesus didn't have anything to say about homosexuals or homosexuality?
Excuse me?
Jesus, the man who they named Christianity after, why do you think he didn't have anything to say about homosexuals or homosexuality?
Well, it is absolutely. Well, he didn't. He might not have talked about every single thing. In all honesty,
but you have to believe that God wanted his son to come to earth, and he had a few things that he wanted his son to tell people, and then his son would be crucified and then rise again, and that we would all have salvation if we believe in him. Why do you think that God did not have his son say those words against homosexuality if it's such a sin, such an abomination?
Well, in all honesty, for all I know, I mean, I certainly am. I am a Christian, and I don't know every single thing that there is.
Answer the question.
That.
But you can take my word for it. Jesus doesn't say anything about homosexuality. It's not in the New Testament.
I will say this.
Yes.
It is in the Bible that it is a sin, and Billy Graham preached against it all the time for the beginning of his career.
But the best preacher of all, Jesus, the guy who Billy Graham would like to emulate, he never said a word about it.
Billy Graham talked about homosexuality. I remember when I was young that he talked against it.
Right. Hey, Britt, you go to Charlotte. What's the name of the big parkway there? Who's it named after?
It's the Billy Graham Parkway.
That's right. It's not the Jesus Park.
That's exactly right.
Well, let's put it this way. Billy Graham is about one of only, I don't even know, he is the only person almost left living preachers who I absolutely, totally respect. But it is absolutely a sin, and why is it all liberal people and people who believe in sinning?
But Sarah, what about Bill Clinton? Bill Clinton is against it.
Well, that's hard to believe. There's nothing he doesn't believe in that is wrong.
But Brad, Bill Clinton was making robocalls this weekend against Amendment 1.
Right, he's against it.
He's against Amendment 1.
Well, wait a minute. I guess that's because he is a fanatic about women. I guess maybe he hasn't gotten to the men yet.
That's it. He's working his way through the women, and when he gets all the women, he'll start on the men. That's exactly right.
Well, let's just put it this way. I wouldn't put it past him, because I think that I believe he would do anything that's perverted, and that's what most homosexuals...
If it feels good, do it. That's the Bill Clinton motto.
Well, that's the way most people feel now. Don't you know that?
That's true.
And I don't know if either one of you is...
Sarah, we're almost out of time. How do you feel about divorce? Because I was thinking of starting Wednesday a petition against divorce, because I think it's a threat to marriage. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you what. When people die and when you're close to dying, I bet you're going to wish that you did not support that kind of thing. Yeah. And one day, maybe if the end of the world came, which I really wish it would, so all these liberal people who have destroyed our country
you want to see them in hell.
Get what they deserve.
You know, you're not really supposed to take delight in people going to hell. But, Sarah, I hope you have a lovely Mother's Day. I hope Sunday is a great Mother's Day for you.
Well, thank you.